Lately, we from within have been talking about this. It would be nice to hear this and hear that.
Good evening and welcome to the Ascendos Traders Group. And we are here to work on our trade plan for Friday, February 29th, coming to the end of the month. And there's our website, ascendotraders.com, delivering effective trade plans daily. Let's take a look and see what type of news we have to watch out for tomorrow. So, this has been a week of data, hasn't it? We've had B-rated, high-rated economic news, B and C's, almost every day this week. And tomorrow's no different. We've got personal income, but more importantly, we've got core inflation, Chicago PMI. I don't have on here, but Michigan sentiment is also tomorrow. Earnings today, after the market closed, Dell came up a little short. And Kohl's, although they beat by a penny, they lowered their guidance for the first quarter. So it's kind of a double negative there. No major companies will be reporting earnings tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a lot of Fed speak, and I believe it was said that Ben today during his testimony talked about the dangers of some of the banks going under. So that certainly didn't help anything at all. But tomorrow we have multiple regional Fed presidents speaking at various locations and times tomorrow. So if one of them comes out and drops something controversial, that could definitely affect the market. So let's go ahead and look at our trade plan by starting off by looking at the flash stocks that we had from last night. Okay, let's take a look at our flag list from last night. And first of all, we want to take a look at the NASDAQ. And we have a little bit below average volume compared to the day before. But the thing to take note of, and I'm going to speak out of both sides of my mouth, is that on these 3 days here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we did have bad economic news, but the market continued to rally. And right when it gets to the strong resistance of the 20 and this little downtrend line going on here, you can see that today it fell back. So less than normal volume, just a little bit less. So that's okay that we retrace, but we are potentially looking for a fallout tomorrow because this resistance, those people who are in the charter streak can say that, we reached our channel, the top of our channel, and now we're going to fall back to the bottom of the channel. Possibly, if we were to draw this channel here, falling back down to around this area here. Same thing with the Dow. We reached a level of resistance, and we tried, and we just kind of gave out. So again, we're probably going to fall back a little bit according to the charts. But again, we rally. And it is to say it was time for a pullback because of the move that we made. But again, today, was it just a normal regression back, or was it that we finally couldn't buck the trend of the bad news? So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Could be down again as to continue the retracement down to the bottom of this channel. And here's the SPX, same thing. If we rally, here's that 4.5 year uptrend line. There's the 50. We tried, exhausted, and kind of came back. We did bounce off the 10 and the 20 moving average, so that's good. But if we break here, we're probably going to fall even lower tomorrow. All right, so here's our actual stocks. We've got Alcoa giving us a nice rising 3 pattern and a confirmation of that pattern. So set your alert for above today's high. ACI, we've been waiting. It looks like maybe we'll finally see it, but if we don't get this by tomorrow, we're probably going to unflag it. But we've been waiting for this to break $56. Baidu gave us a very nice rising 3 pattern here, resistance of the 20, just like the NASDAQ. So set an alert somewhere in between yesterday's high and this wick here, probably around 262, 263, for confirmation of the pattern, the rising 3 pattern. CNX, nice stock, rising 3 pattern, confirmation of that rising 3 pattern. What I'm just a little bit concerned about with CNX is hasn't moved too much, and we need to wait for more of a sideways move. Look at it. Normally it was up day, down day, up day, down day, up day, down day, up day, up day, down day, up day. So I'm thinking that tomorrow we're going to get more of a pullback with it, and I think that it's moved, very nicely. So until we get a pullback on it, I'm going to unflag CNNX. CME. We waited. We thought our MACD gave us the entry here, and it did go up, but now it's just continuing to go sideways. The bands are pinching, so that's good. So eventually this is really going to break out, but we'll let the bands come pinch all the way together. So we're going to unflag this one. CMI, the same thing, it's just not doing anything. So we're going to unflag this one. CNX is the same as ACI, possibly finally breaking up higher. So go ahead and put an alert around $82 to catch that move. Drysdale, we talked about this one. It's a fallen 3 pattern. I will put an alert probably at yesterday's low to confirm the pattern. I'm not a rising 3, a falling 3 pattern. So I put an alert right around here around $77. But again, take note of the $76 is really, if it breaks the 50, it's going to be a woohoo free fall. FCX, I like it, but it's moved too much at this point, so I'm going to unflag it. MOS, this is one that we like, and it's holding on to this uptrend line, so I'm going to give it another day. But if it does break through, we might get a good pullback down here to the 20. PCU, just like FCX, I like it. We did get our entry today, but if you're not in it, let's go ahead and unflag this one. POT, we're waiting for another confirmation of another rising 3 pattern right around here at 164.50. So keep that one flagged. REM, it's giving us a rising 3 pattern here, so it's holding on to this gap up. So as long as it's holding up this gap up and we got a rising 3 pattern here, let's keep it flagged around 112 to confirm that pattern. And finally, X, another rising 3 pattern. We confirmed today. Put an alert at today's high to see if we can catch a move higher. So that's our flag list for last night. And next we'll look for some new scans. Okay, so for tomorrow, we talked about some of the news. We've got PCE and core PCE. And the main thing that's important about that, as the market continues to think that we're heading into the recession, the numbers coming out tomorrow will indicate the inflation effects year over year. So tomorrow's news definitely going to have an effect, and it is expected to be bearish. For our YouTube people, as you know, I got to end it. So take a time to fill out our survey so that we can continue to deliver effective trade plans. And as you can see, trade at your own risk. Thanks and good night.